your host for The Art of Living, the show that takes you to the homes and locations of the most talked about people and places in the United States. On our last show, I flew into the city of Las Vegas as a guest of Nevada's Secretary of State, the Honorable Cheryl Lau, and the $1 billion MGM Grand Hotel. It is the world's largest hotel casino resort, typifying the new image of Las Vegas. After a leisurely breakfast, Cheryl and I toured one of MGM Grand's 6,000 square foot super suite. Our host was hotel executive Tom Bruni. Tom also took us on a tour of the Emerald City Casino, named after the famous city in the movie, The Wizard of Oz. 70 to 100,000 people pass through the MGM Grand's casino every day.
The city of Las Vegas boasts a long and at times sordid history, but has become the premier resort destination for 25 million people and their families every year. Today, it has achieved the status of being mainstream, an integral part of American culture and leisure. It is also the fastest growing city in the United States. Through the years, people have been drawn to Las Vegas and the state of Nevada for many reasons. The early discovery of gold and silver, the construction of Hoover Dam, the training of U.S. military servicemen in nearby deserts, and the clean desert environment and relative security that Nevada offers. There was also another reason that drew many people to Nevada, and to Las Vegas in particular. The state offered some of the most liberal marriage and divorce laws in the country. There are some 50 wedding chapels in Las Vegas, offering many different kinds of wedding ceremonies to the 79,000 couples that annually apply for wedding licenses. Many of the resort casinos have their own wedding services, some as unusual as this wedding ceremony in the floating gondolas of the Luxor Hotel.
Thank you, John, for my husband, for my honeymoon. With this ring, I will. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. John Hall, Jr.
But most people getting married in Las Vegas do so on the spur of the moment or on a whim.
Now, would you repeat after me as you're placing the ring on your bride's finger?
Yes.
With this ring.
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Let it ever be to us
Let it better be to us
a symbol of our love.
a symbol of our love.
How long have you known each other?
Well, we've been together 8 years.
8 years?
But I knew her from high school
From
also.
high school, yeah.
Really? Finally you made the big step.
Yes.
Why do you choose Las Vegas to get married?
Well, we were going to come out here on vacation, which we are, and
And we were married, and we figured it's a fun thing to do and a thing that we're serious about, that we wanted to do it.
So it's like a renewal of your vows.
yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's wonderful, beautiful couple.
Thanks.
Lots of love.
Thank you very much.
Most weddings occur in the smaller chapels, such as a Little White Chapel, famous for its celebrity weddings of actress Joan Collins and of basketball star Michael Jordan.
And then, of course, this was my very most beautiful wedding of the century, Judy Garland, and I just absolutely love her so very much. And this is Patty Duke.
Yes.
This was her second marriage to this man. And this, of course, is Mickey Rooney to one of his brides.
Now, let me ask you a question. When they marry here, does that mean they decide their marriage last minute, or it really isn't?
Most of them last minute. Most of them decide, they come here, they think they're going to get married, but they're not sure, and then they decide after they come in, they get married, they leave, and nobody even knows half the time that they've gotten married.
So they got into the mood and they say, let's do it.
Let's do it, and they get married, yeah.
But if a couple is really in a hurry, a Little White Chapel offers drive-up window service for wedding ceremonies.
After the happy couple is married, it is time for their honeymoon, and they could not pick a more diverse city in the world to have honeymoon. With all the hotels, resorts, and shows to choose from, their selections are only tempered by time.
Next, we'll tour some of the resorts and take a glimpse at their shows.
Las Vegas entertains about 25 million visitors every year. There are over 86,000 hotel rooms and 200 casinos. Many of the hotels and resorts also offer spacious convention halls. They are used by large companies and organizations for trade shows and conferences. But the real lure of Las Vegas, other than gambling, can be found in the entertainment offered by each hotel.
On our last show, we toured the MGM Grand Hotel and its 112 acres of entertainment and theme parks. All of the hotels offer big-name, headline entertainment of some kind. A few such entertainers are based permanently in Las Vegas, while others take their shows there for an exclusive run of limited duration. The large mega resorts also offer other, more family-oriented kinds of entertainment. Starting at the south end of the Strip, just before the interstate highway starts back to Los Angeles, stands the Luxor. This glass and solar paneled, pyramid-shaped hotel is built around an Egyptian motif with a dramatic entrance between the paws of a massive sphinx. At night, the Luxor can be seen by airplanes above Los Angeles due to the world's most powerful beam of light shining from the top of the pyramid. The Luxor's city-like interior contains many stores for shopping and a variety of restaurants within its 30-story sloping walls. There is a boat tour showing replicas of Egypt's greatest antiquities, including a complete reconstruction of King Tutankhamun's tomb. The Luxor also hosts a large entertainment arena for headliner acts. But the real draw of the Luxor is its motion simulation rides and virtual reality games developed by movie magician Douglas Trumbull and Sega Games.
Getting what is rightfully mine, Mac. Tarita! I'm with you!
Located just north of the Luxor is the Excalibur, the second largest hotel casino in the world with over 4,000 rooms. The gleaming white castle with its moats and drawbridges transports visitors back in history to a living fantasy of medieval times and King Arthur's court. Around the hotel shopping areas are strolling minstrels, magicians, and jugglers. The main showroom presents a horse show during the day or King Arthur's tournament at night.
Further north on the Las Vegas Strip are two hotels sharing a 100-acre parcel of land, the Mirage and Treasure Island. The Mirage Hotel's motif is a tropical rainforest with lagoons, waterfalls, a 20,000-gallon aquarium, and lush orchid gardens. The hotel's main lobby is a 90-foot-high glass dome atrium featuring tropical foliage among the restaurant and shops. Cheryl and I walked through this garden oasis to see the dolphin pools and to visit the display of rare white tigers that used in the Siegfried and Roy Magic and Illusion show.
At night, the Mirage hosts an erupting volcano every 15 minutes at its boulevard entrance. Next door at Treasure Island, visitors can watch another spectacular nightly show before entering its casinos. The front of this resort resembles a small bay village as described by American writer Robert Louis Stevenson in his famed novel Treasure Island. Each hour, the pirate ship Hispaniola does battle with the British frigate Britannia in this meticulously staged show.
Not before! As you wish, sir! Let her go!
That'll teach the cheeky buggers.
Pass this on to His Royal Highness! We've taken a hit on the gun deck!
Since this is Las Vegas, the pirates always win. Treasure Island continues its pirate adventure theme in its many shops, arcades, and gaming areas. But its best offering is the highly praised French-Canadian acrobatic performing troupe, Cirque du Soleil. The group performs permanently in its own showroom and must be seen to be believed. When Circus first opened in 1968, it was the only gaming establishment to cater to people of all ages. The hotel set a precedent by offering families a safe and entertaining place to visit together in Las Vegas. Many resorts in Las Vegas now emulate the successful Circus idea of family entertainment. The resort offers a combination casino, carnival midway, and the world's largest permanent circus tent. Above the main casino floor and surrounded by a fantasy land of arcade games resides a permanent circus show with trapeze and high-wire daredevils performing continuously. Circus also offers Grand Slam Canyon, a 5-acre climate-controlled indoor amusement park. A hit with the teen crowd is the park's centerpiece, the only double-loop, double-corkscrew indoor roller coaster in the United States. Preeminent among the Las Vegas Strip's hotels is Caesar's Palace, the oldest of the mega resorts. Built in 1966, it is a majestic show of Greco-Roman style and architecture, featuring fountains and gleaming marble reproductions of classic statuary. In 1992, the resort opened the Forum Shops, a 240,000 square foot indoor shopping area, featuring some of the world's most prestigious retailers. Overhead, the vaulted ceiling features the illusion of a uniquely changing sky. The 1,200-seat Circus Maximus showroom in Caesar's Palace is also home to some of the biggest names in show business. The hotel's sports arena features many world champion boxing matches and tennis tournaments. Caesar's is also home to an Omnimax theater, showing specially made films on a 5-story movie screen with multiple channel audio to enhance the visual effect. The Las Vegas Strip also contains other hotels and casinos that offer a variety of comedy, cabaret, and musical reviews. Many of these hotels cater to a more adult clientele who simply wish to relax and wager on their favorite games. Hotels such as the Frontier, the Stardust, and the Flamingo have been mainstays of the Strip for many years. The newly expanded Sheraton Desert Inn was once the home of eccentric and reclusive billionaire Howard Hughes.
Howard Hughes was a resident of the Desert Inn for several years and in fact had left the hotel only 3 months prior to his death back in the mid-70s. He had owned the hotel for a number of years and took great pride in his 9th floor penthouse suite which overlooked the whole Las Vegas Strip.
And not to be forgotten is downtown Las Vegas, where it all began in the 1930s. Here, the casinos have been remodeled and modernized over the years and continue to attract a loyal following. Much of downtown's attraction is its quaintness and charm.
But for those seeking the outlandish and extravagant, the Las Vegas Strip is still the place to be. What does it take to develop and build one of these mega resorts?
Find out when we talk to developer Glenn Schaefer and watch the demolition of an old hotel.
Built on dreams and desires, Las Vegas is the city of pleasure palaces. We have now visited several of these resorts, and there are several more to be built.
There's plans for more mega resorts on the Strip. They will be opening in '96 and '97, at least 3 of them. And in the meantime, there's a lot of smaller hotels opening throughout the valley.
I began to wonder what it took to develop and build such entertainment havens. To find out, I talked to Glenn Schaefer, one of the top resort developers in Nevada. His company, the Gold Strike, in partnership with Steve Wing, owner of Mirage, is building a new resort. What do you have on plans?
Well, Gold Strike is currently putting together a project with the Mirage on the Las Vegas Strip. And will be the next major hotel in Las Vegas, opening in the middle of 1996.
There's so many hotels and resorts in Las Vegas on the Strip and other places already. Do you think it could take another 3,000 rooms?
Fascinating thing is that just a year ago, 3 major hotels here opened at once. The MGM, Luxor, and the Treasure Island. 11,000 hotel rooms, 100% full from the first night and ever since.
I can't believe that. That is an amazing fact.
It would anywhere else. The average occupancy in American hotels across the country is about 67 or 70%. On the Las Vegas Strip, it's 95%. And on weekends, you can't find a room in the whole town.
Mm-hmm. To reach the 100%, I think some of the room has to rent twice a day.
It would seem so, but that's not the case.
Are you a native of Las Vegas?
I'm not. I'm a native of Los Angeles.
Oh.
Not many people are a native of Las Vegas. We've been the fastest growing city in the United States for the past 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So hardly anyone is a native. We've all come here from somewhere else.
What happened to lead you into this hotel business?
My background was in finance. And what changed in the gaming business in America was that about 1980, major banks, as well as investment banking firms, began lending money to this business so that it could grow. I was a management consultant and happened to acquire a client by the name of Caesar's World, which had the Caesar's Palace. And this was about 15 years ago. And from there, I went to work for a company called Ramada, which has the Tropicana here in Atlantic City, the Circus, to go